Hello. Hi, I'm Patrick. Just taking a look at one of my maps. I kind of want to just talk a little bit about one of my maps that I was working on. This is from a long time ago. So in a previous stream, I actually kind of went through a lot of my early stuff, getting into this stuff over the last year, 6 months. I can't even remember really, but it's been off and on for a little bit here that I've been doing this Doom building stuff, Doom map making, a little bit of modding kind of things, but mostly map making, just that kind of. Anyway, so this is a very unfinished map that is the biggest map that I ever tried to make, and I kind of just lost interest eventually. But what we have here, so I figured I would just kind of talk about the history of the development of it and my kind of future plans for it, because I do want to finish it at some point. And yeah. So basically, we have the basic way that it started was I had this idea for this room. So, and honestly, I feel it's kind of I added a lot to the room because I felt it was conceptually boring. It was like a lobby, I was going to make it like a lobby. And it was basically, yeah, I just kind of felt like the lobby of a big business or something like that. I kind of wanted that, and then obviously I wanted to add a whole lot of stuff. I just kept coming up with things to add, and I never really felt as though I wanted to finish areas, detail areas. I just kept, as I got closer and closer to adding, and closer and closer I felt to finishing or finishing it, I just came up with another thought on what to add, and I would add it. So this thing kind of became a big rambling thing, and it kind of a mess a little bit. But I don't want to bad talk it too much. I feel like it's actually okay, but it's pretty ambitious for me. I mean, it's the most ambitious thing for me as far as a map design. There's a lot in it. It's kind of just one of those maps that just puts everything in it. That's kind of a pretty standard newbie thing to do, is just put every monster in it, put every whatever in it. I guess that's I don't know, maybe that's I don't know, maybe that's a thing, maybe that's not a thing. But basically, yeah, you can see this area over here, this is one of the later areas I was doing, and for some, and it's definitely the least completed. This area, I seriously just randomly, obviously it looks like that, I seriously just randomly drew that. And it didn't, and I did end up, there is a cool concept I ended up starting to implement here that I'll show you. But I kind of started to get a little bit lazy. I'm a little bit disappointed with how lazily I drew this. There's a lot of this stuff over here is a lot better, more a lot more thought out, more detailed. This room, for instance, is pretty well thought out. And I'll play through the whole thing. I'm gonna see if I can play the whole thing. This was one of the last things I added. This is there's a whole section over here that I got into after I came up with an idea for a room and I put it in there. Didn't really, and it was after I was kind of losing inspiration. This whole section here, was tough for me because I couldn't figure out what to do with it. I tried a whole bunch of different types of things. For some reason, I wanted a big room over here. And then I kept trying to experiment with this whole behind the walls concept, which appears in a few Doom maps where it feels like you're going behind the walls. So there are these tight corridors here that kind of feel like you're not in a normal area meant for humans to traverse, or meant for the normal whoever would be here to traverse. So I guess the whole concept, I guess, is this is sort of supposed to be an office, or a company, the building of a company, I guess. It's not as exactly like a space base or anything like that. It feels more like a series of test chambers, or I don't know. It does. I do feel like it has a generic concept of what it is, and it starts definitely the the big room over here was the most complete idea behind it, being like the lobby to a place, to lobby to a big office or big company or something. There's some containers here. I wanted to do a room full of containers because rooms full of like repeating obstacles, it can be interesting. Like the orchard. I don't know if you guys have seen like Mortal Kombat, but that orchard, just the whole like look of like an orchard or the look of like a repeating obstacle can be kind of interesting. But it's also really simple and easy to do, and maybe a little too simple. I don't know. But this room is just boring. It's like it's unstoppably boring. It there's a lot of detail I put into it, and obviously there's a lot of errors. So hopefully the music is not too loud and everything. And I'm not streaming this. If you're wondering whether this was a live stream, it's not. I just kind of wanted to do a very focused video, so that didn't involve doing, I don't know, just sort of the divided attention that can happen on a live stream. So basically, that's a switch, and I don't know why I haven't made that a switch texture yet, but that's a switch, so that's one of the things I can fix. I was playing with some ideas, like this is a wall that has transparency, and it's also got an animated texture so that it looks like a force field of some kind. This is a secret. This is a really badly hinted secret, but you can kind of see that it's there by looking. The texture looks a little bit different. And also part of the hint is this right here. You can see it looks like a normal door from this side. So like if you are looking through here, there's that door. So that was one of the ideas I was playing with, was how to hint at that secret properly or well. I like looking through like interesting looking windows, and so like just this being a thick window I thought was kind of a cool idea. Okay, like an okay idea, I don't know. A lot of this is just kind of half-baked. Like some of these rooms like look like if with a little bit more work they could actually look okay. With a little bit better like texturing choices and stuff, they could look okay. And some of these are like really like just thrown together. Like this room, it's just a maze. It's just a high ceiling, low walls. Just trying to kind of implement that whole contrast. That whole theory of like, a lot of contrast and moving from room to room. Like there should just be a lot of contrast. I don't know what I was thinking here. Definitely like, I think my texture work in more recent stuff, even though if you've been watching my more recent stuff, I do this show called Maps Per Hour. I'm not talking about that stuff, but like my more recent stuff definitely has a little bit better texturing work. I feel like I've gotten a little bit better at texturing. Maybe. I don't know. But like this is definitely lazy. You know what? And now I'm going back on that because I just remembered that all this is completely temporary. There's no finalized textures really here. I just like to throw up a lot of stuff when I'm going through a place, when I'm going through a room, when I'm making a room to, so yeah, never mind. I shouldn't be critiquing this texturing in here because like this is completely temporary. This though, I was actually trying some stuff and I knew I wasn't finished yet, but this room is so ugly. It's a good concept for a room. One of the things that really needs to be fixed, well, one thing for sure is there needs to be a way to get out of here that's easier. That's a door. That's supposed to look like a door. I do like this room. You hear that, what is it, Revenant? What is one of those things called? But it's right on the other side of this thing. This thing's a door. Yeah, all the texture needs to be redone. We got a interesting kind of a room in here. I think if I go in there, there's no way out. But it's not really fun to run around this ring. The whole concept of this room is you come in, there's a pit in the middle that's dangerous because it's got all those imps. And you run around the outside of it to go flip this switch, and it's dangerous right there because of all the bad guys through that slit. And then you flip that switch and it opens this thing, which gives you a Revenant to another thing. I'm experimenting here with just interesting looking windows to other places that are adjacent. You know, it's kind of one of those, I guess, design concept things that I've heard about, you know, like where it's like, you know, if you got two places next to each other, you should probably like find a way to put a, like, you know, show the player from one to the other, like through with a window, put a window there, just so that, I don't know, it helps the player's awareness of the surrounding area, something like that. But also, am I capping the frame rate here? I'm probably capping the frame rate. So I'm gonna uncap the frame rate here if I can remember how to do that. So you can, it's interesting that in I'm using GZ Doom right now, and I don't think there's like a way. I'm trying to, what is it, cap FPS? 0. I think that worked. Yeah, now we should be going 60 frames a second here. So hopefully that looks okay on the video. I can't remember what my bitrate is set at, but I'm still kind of figuring out exactly what the best compression settings are. But it should look a lot smoother now. I like to play a lot with capped frame rate sometimes, just because it kind of has a more like retro feel to it. The original game, you know, never went past 35 frames a second. Okay, so, you know, this is all way less finished in here, but I kind of like a lot of this stuff. Like, I like this staircase that I was trying to do kind of like a multi-level kind of thing. So, like, here you run across a gap, and it's kind of like doing room over room without doing room over room. Doom can't do, like, room over room, so bridges are impossible, except, you know, now in the new engines, in the new versions of the engine, you can do it. But I still like to choose not to, just because I feel sometimes it's more interesting to do these gaps that you jump across. And, okay, yeah, that's kind of interesting. You can't really see anything there. I think I should probably raise that up so you can see a little further. I was trying to give a little bit of a sense of a connection between this and the area that's over there. So then here's one of the behind the walls areas. Oh, good. That guy was probably in ambush mode or something. So this is supposed to feel like, I don't know, like going through vents or something. Obviously the texturing isn't done at all, or even like changed from the default texture. Can't go through there. Yeah, so this was probably one of the last features that I started to add when I was really like starving for ideas on this map. Because as you get into certain areas, it feels lazier and lazier, like, and just kind of less focused. So obviously, yeah, no all temporary textures, no actual textures. Blue, this blue key card door. That's, I think I was maybe trying to see if the exit was, I think that was where I was going to put the exit or a key. Oh no, the red key. Okay, so that was where the red key was going to get picked up. And then I guess there's this area over here I could try to get to, and there's the blue key. Next I will go into the blue key area here. So there's some good ideas, I think, here. So you see the blue key like right away. I like that. That's, you know, like give you a goal, right? That's what I'm trying there. It's like give like let a goal be visible, but you don't really see at all how to get there, which you don't even have any idea of how to get there. So I don't know how well that really works, but. So I think a lot of these spaces like have potential, but I really am gonna need to spend some time thinking about how I'm gonna texture everything. And detail everything. And this really just needs to, this path is either too thin or something, but it just needs to, it doesn't feel good to go around this. I often get hung up on this corner, so I should probably round out that corner. All right, so let's see here. Well, what we need to do Let's see here. I'm trying to remember how to get even to that place. Oh, that's right. I remember now. That's right. I think I go... It's definitely like a maze. It's definitely confusing. That might not be very good. I'm finding myself confused. Let's see here. And it has been a long time since I've even like got into this thing. The last time I got into this map was during that live stream, and I barely got anywhere. So okay, so I'm trying to get. Oops. Oh, I have to start over. I fell into a pool that I can't get out of. All right, that's something. Well, let's try this again. I want to figure it out. I don't want to look at the map now and study it. I think that's, I don't know. I really want to see, like, can I figure this out? Like, how do I get over there? Okay, come on. Oh, okay, I remember now. This is the correct, yeah. There isn't really another way to go. I have to go this way. So the path goes this way. All right. Okay, oh God. Shit. See, now I can't get out of here, huh? Oh, this is sucking. Well, and I got punched by that guy. Alright. Ugh. Alright. Here. Come on. Ah, here we go. And I put a double barrel shotgun in here. Okay, now we're going. And then this I kind of liked. You look in here, it kind of looks like there's nothing, but there is actually stuff hidden back here. This is like about like or at least there's this rocket launcher. But this is kind of like me trying to do that design concept where it's like you reward the players exploration. So like if they do go in there, then they find something cool. Kind of. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. I like kind of where this is going a little bit. Like you'll see when I jump across here. So as soon as I go across there, like the maze, this maze thing appears, and it's not, you know, it's not really anything right now. But you know, this concept could keep going. Like maybe a maze could appear here when you go down here, and then there, and then oh, that's nice. Damn. All right, let's get back there, I guess. So. I kind of like where this room is going a little bit. Like, I forget, there's a way to get over here. Like, I was trying to do kind of like a jump puzzle type thing. Oh God, don't die, don't die, don't die. All right, and so let's just, and you can see down into there. Like, I'm trying really hard to connect. You can see down into there. I'm trying really hard to connect the areas so you can always see other areas, you know, that are next to your area. All right, this is gonna be tough again because I'm gonna try to flip that switch, but I don't want, I'm gonna do it quickly so that I don't get shot by that cyber demon. Okay, yeah, that's cool, that's all right. And this is really lazy and not really well thought out over here, but okay. Oh, I probably can't even get up there. Okay, whatever. Okay, so I flip that switch, and all it does is let that guy out, which I think is kind of funny, because you want to flip switches, right? But I don't know. Like, maybe that's bad game design, but I think it's kind of interesting when it's like, sometimes the thing you want to do is like, turns out to be the absolute wrong thing to do. Although it's not much of a challenge just letting that guy out, but There's also another, I think that switch also opens up the area for the Arachna and whatever. So the Spider Mastermind, I mean. All right, because there's a Spider Mastermind. All right, so yeah, I don't know what I was thinking here. Maybe I'd put something in there. This is just supposed to be kind of a confusing maze type of thing over here. Not really that confusing, but it's not supposed to be that confusing. That's all. It's just supposed to be. It feels like it's just a weird connection area. Oh, there's no texture there. Okay. Anyway, so I got the blue key. And then I don't know if there's a way to, if I go down, I think that opens. Oh god, that opens. Where are they? Oh, the mastermind's not here. So I had a mastermind at some point in here. Oh god. Well, there's not much more to show of this level actually. But you know, this is one of the ones that I was working on for a long time and then kind of dropped because of other things. I had to start being more productive in other areas. Thinking about, you know, I think I was probably making this right when I was thinking about starting my film that I'm still working on right now. But yeah, and also getting going on my Patreon and stuff. So yeah, I do have a Patreon. I'm just going to put in a quick plug for it. You can check it out if you'd like. It's still in a very early build right now. I'm still working on exactly like what to. I know what I want to do, but like what rewards to do exactly. Like that sometimes is a little bit of a challenge to figure out. I'd like to do something really, really cool for anyone deciding to support my cause and what I'm doing. So, but thank you all for anyone who is considering supporting me or has supported me or anything like that. So, all of that, just thank you guys. So, but yeah, definitely check that out. Anyway, sorry about that. Quick plug for, yeah. It's a work in progress though. So, but definitely check it out. Actually, you know what? If you are not able to support me, but have some ideas about like what kind of rewards might be cool, if you guys just read the thing and figure. Anyway, I'm always looking for. I definitely need. Would love some feedback on all of that. So okay, enough of that. So this was an episode of. Oh wait, it wasn't an episode of anything. It's just me taking a look at my map. So thank you guys for watching, and yeah. This has been fun. So, all right. I'm going to shut up before I make myself look too foolish. All right. Okay, bye, guys. I don't have a name for this map yet. I don't know. I haven't come up with anything yet. This is just map 1. It's just called map 1. But it might end up being map 2 in my... I am doing a Megawad, and I'll do another video about the... Megawad map that I'm doing. You know, gotta have your Megawad. Yeah, but I really want to finish this map. It's basically, you know, I've been taking a while on the first map, and the secret over here. I don't know. That's a messed up texture there. But yeah, then I've been taking a look at these just older maps that I haven't looked at in a long time, and months at least. And yeah, I'm kind of thinking about getting going on this. If anyone has any ideas about this too, leave a comment. Like, you know, definitely willing to, would love some inspiration, some ideas, anything. Or just thoughts, opinions. Yeah. And obviously one major thing that goes without saying is that the texturing and detailing is not really all that great. It's just all a lot of placeholder stuff. Some of it is somewhat finalized. Like, I mean, I do want this to have sort of a marble look, but anyway, all right, I'm shutting up now. All right, so anyway, I'm Patrick. Fustos is my channel, and I'm getting going on kind of an interactive entertainment journey, sort of, that you know, that's where I'm, that's basically, I have some big plans for at least what I want to strive for in interactive entertainment. And so, yeah, that's all on my Patreon and my website, fusetoast.com. And so, but yeah, hope to be, that my plan is to really pick up the pace on that this month. So, all right, thanks for watching. And yeah, anyway, I gotta stop saying that maybe. Anyway, all right, this has been one of my maps. Later. And stop recording. I'm still doing it kind of, oh man. Yeah. All right. Bye guys.